Welcome, everybody. Today we'll take it a step further and explore the workflows overview. Workflows in Origami let you automate actions based on triggers you define, no coding required. They help you streamline processes across your workspace by running tasks in the background, saving time, making your life easier, and reducing human error. In this video, we'll explore how workflows work, and by the end, we'll create one together from scratch. So without further ado, let's dive in. Workflows in Origami function just like automations, triggering actions based on specific changes and conditions in your system. For example, when a lead's status changes from cold lead to warm lead, you can automatically send a welcome email without lifting a finger. Origami gives you the flexibility to build workflows for any entity, tailored to your exact business logic. Workflows are the bread and butter of Origami, bringing real automation to your business. So how do we set up workflows? In our Leads page, click on the Settings button here and choose Workflows. Click on the green button here, add a new rule to initiate a new workflow. There are three key components to every workflow in Origami: the trigger type, the conditions, and the action. A workflow will only run when all three parts are correctly configured. Let's break down what each part means. Under trigger type, you'll see three options: instance or fields, action buttons, and schedule. Instance or fields triggers the workflow when a field or instance is created or updated. Action buttons triggers the workflow manually with the click of a button. Schedule triggers the workflow automatically at a specific time or on a recurring schedule. The conditions component defines when the workflow should run, and the action defines what will happen once it's triggered. Let's go ahead and create our first workflow together. Since we're working within the Leads page, the workflow will be based on the existing fields already configured in this space. So before we begin, let's quickly review the fields we've set up so far, and then build our first workflow step by step. For the purpose of this video, let's create an action button next to our lead details field group that sends an email automatically to our lead. Back in our workflow setup, under trigger type, let's select action buttons. For the rule name, we'll use button send email. And for the description, something like button sends email to the lead in the Leads page. Next, we'll choose the button type. As you can see, there are three options available. For this example, we'll go with place button on fields group, since we want the button to appear under the lead details field group. Next, under select group, choose lead details. For the button text, which is the label that will appear on the button, we'll enter send email. You can also select an icon to display on the button, making it more intuitive and visually clear for users. Last but not least, you'll see a question text box. This adds a confirmation step before the action is triggered. Let's enter, "Are you sure you want to proceed?" as the confirmation message, and cancel as the deny option. This provides an extra layer of security, ensuring the email is only sent with intentional user confirmation. Click on Next Step, and now let's take a look at how conditions work. In this example, conditions define when the button will be visible and available for use. Since our workflow is designed to send an email, we'll select the email field from the Leads page. For the function, we'll choose Not Empty Value, which means the button and the action will only be available when the email field has been filled in. Click on Next Step, and now let's explore how the action component works. Under Select Action, you'll see a variety of available actions, each designed to trigger different outcomes. For this video, we'll choose Send Mail as our action, since our goal is to automatically send an email to the lead. The Sending Type option lets you choose whether the email is sent immediately or if the user can review and edit it first. For this example, we'll select Immediately, so the email is sent as soon as the button is clicked. The Send Email to field simply asks, "Who is this email being sent to?" In our case, we'll select the email field from the Leads page, so the message is sent directly to the lead's email address. Quick tip: make sure the email field you're selecting is actually set as an email field, not just a regular text field. This ensures the workflow can recognize it properly and send the email without errors. The Send User field option allows you to copy users linked to the lead, like the assigned user or the creator. For this example, we'll leave it blank. The Send to All Users and Group option lets you send the email to an entire user group within your Origami workspace. And lastly, Constant Email List enables you to send the email to external recipients, even if they're not part of your Origami workspace. For the purpose of this video, let's add an email here to test it out. Ready to create the actual email that will be sent to your leads? Since this is a welcome email, we'll set the subject to Welcome to Origami. And here's the magic. Origami lets you use dynamic fields to personalize each email using the data you've already collected. That means you can automatically insert the lead's name, company, or any other field to make the email feel tailored and professional. Here's how it works. Let's write a welcome email using some of the dynamic fields here. Last but not least, we can also add a document or an image. Now we have created our first email template that will be automatically personalized to each lead. Let's see how it works in practice. Create new rule. Back on our leads page. And voila! The Send Email button we just created is now visible. Since the email field isn't empty, we can go ahead and click the button to send our welcome email. And just like that, the email arrives instantly, personalized, and looking super professional. That's it for today. Let us know if you have any questions by contacting us directly through the link of our website here or by email at hey@origami.ms, and we will be glad to get back to you the soonest. Next up is to explore the different types of action buttons in workflows.
Yeah.